So on one side, there's just hundreds of miles of canals, and on the other side is nearly 750,000 acres of iconic Everglades. Hey everybody, I'm Mike Familant. Welcome to In the Shadow of Big Red Eye. Behind me is Big Cypress Natural Preserve. It's nearly 750,000 acres. And as you can see, a little fun fact for you, in those little strands of little groups of trees are actually little ponds, and in each pond or each strand of trees there usually lies an alligator. We're heading to Bear Island Camp for this expedition, and it's gonna rain, so we have just got to base camp in the Everglades. We are in, more specifically, Big Cypress National Preserve, and we're at a campsite called Bear Island Campground, and there's nobody else here. There's a bunch of sites. It's Memorial Day today, and there's nobody else here, so this is going to make for a phenomenal investigation tonight. But it's raining, so I guess I'm going to set up the canopy and I'm just sitting in my car because it's raining, and there's 3 crows, a little omnious, but they're going crazy. And at first I thought it was probably because I was here, but then I realized, well, I'm sitting in the car not really doing anything, so there may be a predator in the area. Now let me tell you a little bit about Florida here, South Florida anyway. We got a whole host of dangerous animals here. We have first and foremost ticks, a lot of ticks. That's not cool. Mosquitoes are not a cool thing either. Those are the 2 things that scare me the most in the woods. I'm being very serious about that, is ticks and mosquitoes, because they're going to be the ones that harm you the most for the longest. We also have an abundance of Florida Panthers. They are back from near extinction, and their numbers are growing and growing and growing, and it is baby season right now, which is great. So maybe we'll see little mama and cubs, well, from far. Black bear, a lot of black bear down here. They don't get too big, but that's still an animal to be of concern. Then you have your Burmese pythons, which are not really an animal of concern. However, they can get really big and they strangle you, and it's nasty. So yeah, those are just a few of the, and then there's a whole host of smaller animals and other snakes and stuff that'll really hurt you. Coral snakes, we got eastern diamondback rattlesnakes, scorpions down here, alligators, that's another one, gators. Got to be careful where you go. They're everywhere down here, and I'll show you what I mean on the way out when we're driving out. But you got to really be careful of them. Again, it's mother croc season too, so that's just another thing to look out for, especially if you go off-trail hiking down here, which we might do tonight. All right, got a fire in the process. I want to show you the trail cams real quick. Really close to camp. It's raining. I'm not going hiking in the rain to put trail cameras up in the Everglades. So this is trail camera 1 facing the entrance to camp. Trail camera 2 is going to be on this tree facing the other roundabout to camp, and trail camera 3 is going to be facing behind camp. There's a game trail right in there, I'll show you. And it's a heavily used one, and it's from a big animal. So, yeah. All right. Okay. Okay. So it's still raining. Here's the deal. The flies here are pretty horrendous. So here's the myth. We're gonna do a little myth buster thing here. Here's the myth. You put a couple pennies in a Ziploc bag. You put water in the bag. Then you hang the bag from like the side of your tent thing. So I'm gonna do that, and we'll see if these black flies get any better. This is an old Native American tradition. It should work initially, that's the thing. Initially, I'm fly free. This is the Everglades. I see a fly right below the bag. Okay, so that's not a good sign. Dinner number 1, leftover pizza. So, as a check-in, the bag totally didn't work at all. Flies were maybe worse. So what I did was, I couldn't remember if it was 1 penny or a couple pennies. So I took 2 pennies out. So now I have just 1 penny in here, and I dumped a little more water out. So report back later on to see how that works. Oh my God. Yep, that is phenomenal. The sun is out. Dinner number 2 is on. Chicken fingers and French fries left over. I don't know if you can see it, but the number of flies on my car right now is absolutely phenomenal. I'm not even mad about it. Come on. Dinner number 2. Chicken fingers and onion rings. I know I've shown you guys this before, but I'll show it to you again. This is my anti-panther hat. You wear this, I'll show you, just like so, where the, oh, that's an odd angle to get, but where the eyes are in the back of the head, so that way panthers are known to attack from behind. So that game trail right there, hopefully the panther wouldn't attack me. But it's much too hot to wear it, so I'm just going to take my chances. Hey. That's something you always want to do, is get rid of your garbage if you can prior to packing it in for the night. Since the rain has stopped, it's been a lovely but humid evening here in the Everglades. The night is coming alive. Okay, I'm going to start the night off with a whoop. Whoop! Okay, I want to take a second to explain Bergman's rule when it comes to skunk apes and Bigfoot. I think so. Bergman's rule is a theory that animals in warmer climates don't have to sustain themselves through a winter, so they can eat all year round. Therefore, they're smaller. Where animals in colder climates are larger, because they have to eat so much throughout the summer to be able to sustain themselves throughout the winter. That's a proven thing, and you could see that with like squirrels, deer, bear are a perfect example. In where I'm from in New Jersey, this is getting bad. Where I'm from in New Jersey, their largest black bear, their average size black bear is around 500 pounds, 400 to 500 pounds. Down here, a large black bear would be in the 200 to 250 pound range, because they don't have to eat as much as the black bear do up in, up north. I think that applies to Bigfoot as well. I don't think reports of skunk ape are 6 to 7 foot tall, or 5 to 6 to 7 foot tall range, rather than the 7 to 8 to 9 foot tall range that we have in the northern cooler. Therefore, I think Bigfoot it would make sense that they're smaller. I don't think they're a different species. I don't think I think they're just like cousins, closely related, just smaller. Okay, sadly, it's not too late, but I'm about ready to call it. These mosquitoes are getting absolutely out of hand. Let the fire die down a little bit, and then slowly meander into bed. But first, I'm going to do a nice howl. Alrighty, it's our our only morning here in the Everglades, and unfortunately with the rain last night, I really didn't get to do a full investigation, not even though a one-night investigation could be possible down here in the Everglades, because it's just so vast. This is an amazing place, and I'll definitely be back down here in the future. We had just missed him. turkeys. It's pretty cool.